Religion is what keeps the poor from murdering the rich. Napoleon Bonaparte said that. And he wasn't some rebel. He was a guy who understood power from the inside out. He knew a dark truth almost nobody dares to say out loud. You can't control millions of people with brute force alone, but you can own them if you get them to control themselves. Armies are expensive. They break down, they get exhausted, and eventually they mutiny. But when you convince people to accept their miserable reality as part of some grand divine plan, the whole game changes. When you make blind obedience look like a virtue and asking questions feel like a sin, you don't need soldiers anymore. You need priests. Because the ultimate cage isn't built around you, it's built inside your head. For centuries, they sold you the exact same script. Endure, obey, wait. They told you your suffering has a higher purpose, that your sacrifices will pay off, just not in this lifetime. And once you swallow that lie down to your bones, you stop fighting the reality right in front of you. That's when their system reaches absolute perfection. They don't need to punish you if you're already drowning in your own guilt. They don't need to watch your every move if you believe an all-seeing eye is doing it for them. They don't even have to silence you, because your own community will tear you apart for daring to step out of line. That is the masterpiece of control, making you believe the leash was your own choice. And this isn't ancient history, it's a loop playing on repeat. Different eras, different masks, but the exact same engine running underneath, keeping the order without having to enforce it every single day. Because if they can make you see your pain as a test, you won't fight back. If they can make falling in line feel righteous, you won't question it. If they make the fear invisible, you won't even try to run. And the scariest part? It works perfectly, and you don't even notice. But here's the uncomfortable truth. This game didn't end. It just got an upgrade. Today, they don't always need Gothic temples or old-school dogmas to keep you in check. Now, they've built brand new narratives to do the exact same dirty work. Modern ideologies telling you how to live, what to crave, what to hope for, and most importantly, how to just accept it all. You keep staring into the future, praying your struggles will finally make sense. You keep looking up, begging for answers, but you almost never look left or right at the people drowning in the exact same nightmare as you. And that is by design, because as long as you're completely consumed by your own personal battles, you'll never team up to break the entire machine. Look, this isn't an attack on your faith. Real spirituality is deeply personal, it's wild, and it's free. But it's a completely different story when your beliefs are weaponized into invisible walls. Structures built to limit you, condition you, and stop you from ever asking the dangerous questions. And there is one question that shatters the whole illusion. This thing you believe in, is it setting you free, or is it keeping you exactly where they want you? Because there is a massive gap between believing in something greater than yourself and being brainwashed into thinking your place in the dirt is permanent. If you never dare to ask yourself that question, they don't even need to put you in chains. You're already locked inside. So tell me, does religion set you free or does it own you?